What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you guys. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend, or just a good weekend if you're not from the US. But yeah, we are back at it again this week. Back with our Phasmophobia streams. The plan today is I think we're going to try and crush some more of our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge. Maybe jump into the new weekly challenge, see if we can finish our achievement hunter as well. But yeah, that's the plan for today, so not too much, but should be a fun one. We had a lot of fun on Friday doing our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge, so I'm looking forward to doing that again and seeing how we can do. I think last time we got like 10 or 11, somewhere around there. Now that we've kind of found like the best format for knocking this challenge out for us, I think we'll be able to cruise through it quite a bit quicker, so excited to jump into that. But without further ado, we're gonna jump right into some gameplay today. Medusa, Elsie, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday, good to see you. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm doing well, excited for this week. Nice and recouped from the weekend. Had some fun for 4th of July and ready to be back to it. Very busy weekend. Anybody go to any more fireworks shows or have any cookouts, anything like that? Let's go ahead and get everything pulled up here. Let's get our timer pulled up. Oh, gotta get my heart rate on here as well. Running a little bit behind on today's stream, but we made it not too late for you guys. All right, let's get that going. All right. I think we are just about ready to go here. So yeah, let's go ahead and load into our lobby. Yeah, we're gonna start off with just jumping straight into our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge today. We got 32 games out of 50 games complete. All right, let's go ahead and get our music out of here. And I think we'll start off with some professional. Maybe we'll do some nightmare games for this in just a bit. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's jump right in. All right.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Okay, let's grab our headgear first. Let's open the door. Let's see. Let's get our thermometer, our EMF, and let's do our parabolic as well. That seemed to help us pretty good last time. Kind of finding the initial room to get started with and then going from there. My Independence Day was great. Had some friends over, grilled out, made some burgers and hot dogs, stuff like that. So great weekend, all in all. All right. Let's see. We got our headgear, and let's check our cameras real quick. Okay, we have the male wing this time. So we will just head right on in there. No orbs off the start. Let's head on in and see what we can find. All right, we have our power here in the lobby, which is always super helpful. Let's go ahead and get our thermometer out to start on this one. Okay, nothing in these front rooms by the looks of it. Oh, got the bone here. Well, wait, we can take a photo of that in just a bit. 13 in the chapel. Let's go check out the men's wing. Oh, wait, down this way. Got it flipped. All right. Okay, 14. Still looking pretty good, so we're probably going to be in here just as I suspected. Usually whatever version of the restricted Sunny Meadows you get, it seems to be that the ghost room is typically down one of those hallways. So like if you get the basement hospital wing, usually that's gonna be your ghost room location as well. Sometimes you get those sneaky lobby ghosts or chapel ghosts though. Okay, 8 degrees. This is gonna be our room right here. Let's get our EMF down. Can leave the parabolic. All right, let's just start loading in some stuff. What's going on, TikTok? Hope you guys are having a great Monday as well. Good to see you all. All right. Got to make sure we grab a photo of that. We don't necessarily need to get photos on this, but you know, a little extra money while we're doing this challenge doesn't hurt at all. All right. Okay, let me do one thing here. All right. Make sure all of our stream live announcements are going out, so we should be good to go. All right, let's get our video camera. Let's get our ghostwriting. That was super helpful last week to kind of get that down early. That way the ghost has plenty of time and plenty of chances to interact with it. Can kind of set it and forget it with that one. So we can check for orbs. We'll check for dots. Do we grab? Yeah. We got dots, I think, and then our ghostwriting. All right. Got ate by sandworm this morning. Nice. How's the Dune gameplay been going? I've seen a little bit of stuff of people building their bases and stuff like that. So I'm very curious to give that one a try. That's out on all platforms now, right? It's not just PC or anything like that. It's not exclusive. All right, let's get this guy here. I'm going to actually flip this. This guy in our corner here. Have this guy kind of go crossway. Okay, EMF 5, but it was in the other room. So let's double check our temps. Make sure it didn't move. I assume it's interacting through the walls, but just want to make sure that we didn't have a ghost roam on us. No, we're good. Very fun and grindy. Nice. Okay. What kind of game would you like compare it to? Like, are there any similar styles of games, like any other titles that are similar to it? Because it seems like it's pretty open world, build your own base. I don't know if Rust would be a good comparison. Obviously, like a much higher end Rust, I think. It's not out on PS5 yet, but it's announced. Okay, cool. All right, we've got our energy drink of the day ready to go. Little orange sunrise bum energy. That might be one of my favorite flavors. It's a good one. All right. Server doesn't reset like Rust. Okay, cool. That's nice. All right, so all we have so far is EMF 5. So let's get our UV, our spirit box, and we'll bring some salt for UV as well. All right. We can have a little background music going while we're doing this. All right. Get our UV on. Nothing here. Pretty accurate to the movie. Oh, that's awesome. Dune is it's up there for one of my favorite movies ever. Big fan of that one. Okay, we did get ghostwriting as well. So let's do that. So we could have freezing temps, UV, or spirit box. Okay, so no orbs, no dots, which we kind of knew at that point. Okay, so let's place some salt down. We'll just kind of throw that all over. See if we get some footsteps. No UV. Okay. Now I do think it interacted with stuff while we were in the room. So I think we can eliminate a shade. But I don't know that for certain. So probably gonna be, I guess, spirit box? Oh, Elsie, sorry about that. I'll have to check it out later. But I did have a chance to look at your portfolio and stuff. All that work looks awesome. Really, really appreciate you sending that over. Okay, I'm not getting anything on here. Let's see. Maybe it didn't interact with anything. I guess it interacted with something outside of the room, like through the wall when we were in here. So it could still be a shade. Let's see if as soon as I back up, if it starts throwing stuff. I also don't know that there's a whole lot for it to interact with in this room. So we might need to make a little bit of a pile or something for it to be able to throw some stuff around. I feel like this has got to be... It's got to be a shade, more than likely. If it was spirit, we should be getting spirit box pretty easy in here. Oh, you just finished the second movie this morning. How'd you like that one compared to the first? Yeah, I'm very excited. Is there a date on the release for that? I know you said that they had announced it was coming. I don't know if they have like an official date yet though. There's our freezing temps. All right. Shade it is. All right, well, I'm not going to bother getting the photo camera to get the photo of the bone, but we'll just grab it on our way out to at least pick it up. Let's make sure we don't run straight past it. All right. TBD on the release date. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out on that one. That's one that I'm very excited for. Again, Dune is probably one of my favorite movies in the last few years. And then, yeah, the game looks super awesome. So, very excited to learn more about that. Gotta make that PC, I know. It's on the top of my list. I'm hoping to maybe knock that out of the next couple of months. We'll see. I've had some ideas for switching up some setup stuff, so gonna have to see which things happen in which order. All right, let's update our counter here. All right, 33 out of 50 down. I also want to take a look. What is the weekly challenge? Oh, Speed Demons. I remember this one. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Medusa, yes, I remember looking at that when you sent it to me earlier this year. I haven't looked at it in a couple months since then, so I need to look at it and just see what would make most sense. Because you said, like, they build... Is it like to order, like custom built, or is it like they have like pre-done packages that you can just buy? Couldn't remember exactly how that one worked, because I've also looked at websites like Newegg and stuff like that, where you're buying parts and then can either pay for assembly or just do it yourself. Okay, let's get our starting lineup here. So we're in Hospital Wing. So we might be down in the basement, but we'll just kind of take a quick look around upstairs first. Get our power turned on. Check these front rooms just in case. Ooh. This one's a bit colder. Could be. Whoa, this song is way too intense. Okay, 13. We're going to keep an eye on this front room. Because this could be... I think that might be it. Let's just take a quick look in the chapel. Oh yeah, I just heard interactions. Let's see if we can get these on EMF before they disappear. Oh, no way. There it is. Okay. I thought I heard interactions going on. Sweet. Oh, this is going to be so much better having it this close to the front entrance. So let's go ahead and toss our first few items down and bring some more in. All right. Let's get our video camera. Let's get our dots and our ghost writing. This might be our fastest one yet of the challenge with how close it is here. Although, I'm trying to remember if we got it on the challenge last week when we were playing here and we had a demon use its ability and instantly knew. That might be our best one. That's a tough one to beat. Alright, put that there. Alright, we've dropped temps quite a bit. It's definitely throwing items now. Still no EMF 5 though. Oh my gosh. What kind of ability is that? Just slams every door? That was so loud too. Holy cow. Hated that. You pick what you want. They build it, send it to you. They send updates on the testing. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that would definitely be nice. That way, dealing with building is always a pain. Which I do know a few friends that build PCs and stuff, but it's nice if it can just come that way. That way, if there's any issues, because sometimes building PCs, you never know. A part could get damaged. Something could be faulty. So it's kind of nice that they do it for you. That way, if anything goes wrong, it's still covered. Okay, EMF 2. We have ghost writing. Okay, nothing yet. Let's check our door for UV.
In a tragic death.
Okay, we have spirit box. Let's grab this because almost seemed like it threw multiple items. Don't know for sure. Okay. We got both of our PCs from there. Work great. Oh, wow. Use yours for 5 years. Nice. Okay. I guess we could go get some salt for our UV testing. So we have ghost writing and spirit box. So let's go grab that. Oh, I wonder if I could, turn this on and try and get a little light switch UV. Throwing a lot of items. It's a 4. Oh, dots. There we go. A Dio. Haven't had a Dio in a long time. All right, that should be game number 2 of the day knocked out. Oh, nice. That's super handy. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out again, see what I can put together. That way, I at least kind of have an idea of what I should expect to spend on that. Because obviously, with PCs, you can really scale up or scale down on what you want to spend. So I'll start playing around on there, put together a build, and see what the damage is looking like. All right, let's keep it going with our next one. Let's update this.
We've arrived.
All right. 34 down. Couple more to go. 16, that is. By a couple, I mean like another 50%. All right, let's see what section we have this time. No fourth camera. What part of it doesn't have a camera? Ooh, interesting. Might be a little bit of a sneaky one on us here. Let's see. Oh, can you not? Oh, interesting. So I changed the drops command to be an announcement, but it looks like you can't pin it if it's announcements. I got Worm's Tooth to make. No way, that's crazy. That's funny that they have that in there. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let me try that again. See if this works a bit better for us. There we go. All right. All right, let's jump right into our next one. So let's get our thermometer, EMF, and our parabolic. Head on in. Oh, you get the worm's tooth by being eaten? That's hilarious. Ooh, that front room's cold. We didn't have snow, did we? Interesting. Ooh, this room is pretty cold too. Very cold. Okay. We might be in this front room. Let's take a look around though. So we do have access to the basement this time. Oh, they don't have worm riding in the game? That's like the main feature. That's like the first thing I wanted to do on the Dune game. Alright, so we're in this room here. Let's toss our equipment in. Start loading in. Should probably run to the basement, get our power on. Maybe we'll do that in just a bit. All right. We grab our video camera, our dots, and our ghostwriting book. I would love to get some dots. That'd be fantastic. Or orbs. I don't know. I always get dots and orbs flipped in my head. No orbs. All right. Oh. Might as well get it. Free money, you know. All right. Let's put our dots here. That should be good. Get our ghostwriting. Okay, we're getting pretty close on freezing temps already, which is great. 2.6. All right. So let's get our spirit box, our UV. We can grab some salt. Oh, there's like a glitch where you can ride the worms, but not like an actual game feature. That's surprising that they haven't added that. Maybe they're saving that for some later to come updates or DLCs or something like that. That's surprising though. I thought that would be like a bigger selling point for them on the game. Oh, got dots. No UV on this first one. All right. So we have dots, and then that's all we have so far, right? No EMF 5. Our freezing temps were getting very close, so let's keep an eye on this real quick. There it is. freezing temp, so we're Yuri or Oni. I don't know if this is even gonna do anything. Let's see, what are the last two? Ghost riding won't matter, UV won't matter, EMF 5. Oh, it's gotta be an Oni then, because we have no ghost orbs. Let's make sure. Yeah. I hated all of that. See, that would make me think it was a Yuri if it weren't for the ghost orbs. So much more to do in the game that you don't even think about. Oh yeah, I can't imagine how frustrating it'd be if you put like hours and hours into getting loot and a bunch of stuff just to get eaten by a sandworm. There we go.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right. So let's keep updating this. We're at 35 right there. Cruising right along today. All right, let's maybe I wonder if we should adjust this. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna take this custom. Let's start with professional, but then let's do like a lower sanity. Let's see. Honestly, we can just turn sanity pills off since we're not even really using them. We'll keep them at 10 just to be safe. Normal everything else. Turn events down to low. We could do that. Grace period. Let's just do a 0 grace period. That'll work. Hunt duration is high. Let's see. How much does that change? Oh, that's a big jump. Okay. Evidence giving. I think let's leave that at 3. I've been enjoying doing the 3 evidence games. So we'll do that for a little bit more. Maybe we'll do some no evidence games later on as well. Okay, let's see. If we set this to fog, you get a little bit more money. We could turn down our hiding places. Turn off the activity monitor. Don't really use it. Okay. So yeah, this is like kind of the same, little bit harder. 50% sanity. That way, maybe we actually get some hunts going on. These games have been so fast, and playing on professional mode, we're almost getting no hunts going at all. So just thought I'd add a little something to make it a bit more challenging for us. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we've got the male wing again. Just got so dark. Okay. Start with these two. And then we're going to start with a smudge stick just in case, since now the ghost will be able to hunt us off the start. So we want to play it safe. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, 13 degrees here. Let's check our front rooms again, just since we've just got 2 back-to-back ones up here. Okay, I think we're pretty set on those front areas. Let's check the chapel. You never know. Okay, chapel seems fine. What is our cursed item? We have the voodoo doll. Not going to really help us here unless we need to start a hunt for some reason, but we shouldn't. All right, let's head on down this way then. Ooh, got the door open here. Temp still seem fine though. Okay, still good. Ooh, the hallway was starting to get a little bit colder. I'm hoping it's not a hallway. Maybe we're just getting closer to where the actual room is. Okay, 9 degrees. This might be our room. Let's check this one nearby. Nope. And I just heard an interaction. Interesting. So it interacted in that other room. What is our temp here? Oh. Is it going up? So the item it threw was in here. No, definitely not that room. Do we have another shade? Seems like it's only throwing stuff when I'm not here. Okay. So that's dropping there. I'm going to leave my smudge stick by the door to this hallway. That way if I get locked in... Oh my gosh. No. I should have run. I should have tried to run. That was definitely a Dio. Oh man. I got so scared by the speed. Honestly, I thought it was a rev and I didn't want to even try to move. Back-to-back Dios? Or no, we had one between. Oh man. That thing was hauling the second it spawned in. Not my favorite there. You've been eaten 3 times, lost your brand new sand bike. That's tough. I don't know how hard it is to get a sand bike, but that does not sound like it's ideal. Alright. Let's head on in here. Fuse box at the start, which is our favorite. Alright. $15. Okay, this door's open here. Nope. Still seems fine on temps. Basement's sealed off. Okay, we have the female wing of Sunny Meadows this time. Still seems good. All right. Hopefully we don't get locked in this hallway this time. Okay, 14. Nothing yet. Hmm, 15, okay. There's the bone. Oh man, it's gonna be way in the back. Oh gosh, I hate these rooms back here. 16 degrees? What? There it is, 6 degrees. Alright, we're just gonna toss that in there. And I'm gonna just sprint back. Try and get out of this hallway before it starts to hunt on us again. Gosh, there's so much stuff in this hallway. And it's so difficult to see. Okay. So, we'll get out of here. Toss our smudge down. It is dark. All right, here we go. Get all the lights on that we can. Thought that door was starting to shut for a second. All right. So, let's get a crucie. Let's get our video camera. And let's get our ghost writing. Okay. Yeah, we'll use these 3 to start. So that should kind of get us at least in there enough to get a crucifix down. I'm wondering if maybe we should drop one of our items and pick up our incense. And just to have one on us as we walk down there. Maybe we drop our ghost writing. Toss that down. I want to have one of these on deck just in case. Especially since we can't walk with the cruci in our hand since we have the camera on a tripod. I really wish that they would make some sort of way to carry the camera on the tripod, but be in your, not in your hands. So that you could still have like something like an incense or a crucifix in your other hands. All right, let's switch to this real quick. All right, I think that's gonna cover as much as we can, really. Now let's bring our camera in, check for orbies. Looks like no orbs. Okay. Definitely seeing our breath. Okay, we're close on temps. So let's just wait on this one for just a second. See if we get freezing temps. Doesn't look like we're gonna quite get there. At least not yet. Okay. Let's run back out. Doesn't seem like it's been interacting with a whole lot. So we'll just toss our EMF down. Now we can run to the other end of the hallway, grab our ghost writing again, pull that back in. Okay. The music's making it a little hard to hear what's going on in here, so gonna have to kill that for now. All right, get our ghost writing. Okay, so we get our ghost writing down in here. We'll run back out, get our spirit box, get our UV, maybe grab some salt to test our UV on as well. Okay, we have freezing temps. Freezing temps confirmed. Still nothing for our EMF reader to go off of. We could toss a few things near it for it to interact with. A little bit of a pile going. Okay. Now let's run back out. I'm gonna hang on to my smudge stick and leave it at the end of the hallway like we did last time. And then see if we can yeah, grab our UV and our spirit box. Amanda, what's going on? Yes, we are back with our Sunny Meadows challenge today. We currently have, I think, 35 of our games finished. So getting pretty close. Not super close, but we're at least 2/3 of the way done. Hope your weekend was well. Hopefully you got some good food or saw some fireworks if you were celebrating 4th of July at all. Or just hope that you guys had a great weekend if you're not from the States. All right, let's grab each of these. Can't bring our salt yet. So we'll just make this work without that. Maybe we can get some sort of interaction on the light switch or the door. You had a guy knock on your door asking to take your old dryer. Were they supposed to, or they're just like asking about? They're like, oh yeah, you got a dryer we could have? All right, let's bring these ones. We'll come back for the UV. Glad to hear you. Oh, is it hunting? It sure is. My weekend was well, though. Had some friends over. I grilled up a ridiculous amount of burgers and hot dogs. So I'm going to be eating that for another 2 or 3 days of leftovers. But no, it was a great weekend. Had some great weather. It wasn't too hot like it's been. So yeah, it was great. But yeah, now we're just back to the regular week. Excited for it. See if we can knock out this Sunny Meadows challenge today. Don't come in here. This hunt should be done. Okay. Phew, that was a long hunt. All right. It's a little bit concerning that it didn't trigger our crucifix. Peachy, what's going on? We are playing unrestricted right now, trying to knock out our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge. So we got 35 out of our 50 games complete. Now we're just looking to wrap up these last 15. So we're playing on like a modified professional. So we're still playing with 3 evidences, but like 50% sanity and some more difficulties added. I was just saying though, we might in just a minute here take a little bit of a break from this and jump into some no sanity games. Maybe jump into some Tanglewood or something, do some no sanity speed rounds there, or Camp Woodwind, something like that. Yes, restricted makes it way easier. I was doing this last week, and the first couple days that we were doing it, I didn't think that the restricted games were counting towards the challenge. So I was playing on full Sunny Meadows, and it was just taking me forever. And then somebody in the chat told me to try it again, and I realized it was just the game win counter was just lagging behind. So yeah, very, very happy that we're able to do this challenge on restricted. Because this thing, trying to do 50 games, would be pretty insane on full Sunny Meadows. Okay. I don't know where it's starting the hunt from. If it's just starting in like the corner of the room with the crucifix where it doesn't quite cover. I don't know. Or it could be spawning in like one of the next door ones. Yes, that's kind of what we were doing when we were playing on the full-size map. We were walking with the parabolic a lot. We also did some games where we had it set to Ouija board so that we could ask the ghost what room it's in and kind of expedite things that way. But it was still pretty rough playing on regular Sunny Meadows, even with that. So much easier doing this. But yeah, we've kind of been starting off with like our thermometer, EMF, and our parabolic to locate the room and then load in the rest of our equipment from there. All right, we can go ahead and clear that timer. We won't need it for this. I don't want to risk walking down there again, even though it just hunted. I don't want to take the UV because clearly it's spawning somewhere. So we might need to grab another crucifix just to make sure. So, okay, what do we have so far? We have freezing temps and ghost riding. So we're looking at a shade, rev, demon, or Moroi. I'm kind of leaning towards a shade based on like the lack of interactions or starting hunts while we've been in that room. It has not thrown or done really anything. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, but we will see. Let's grab another crucifix. Let's grab some salt. And we'll grab another smudge just to be safe. We're at 7 sanity. Maybe we take just a couple of these. I think I have these set to only do like 10%. So we might just burn all 4 just to have some sort of sanity. The more cruci, the better. That's a great strategy. Alright, so this should get us up to like 30, 35. That should be good for now. You know what? We're not gonna come back out here again, most likely. So we might as well just use them all. We'll walk with the cruci in our hand so it can't spawn on us. Also, if you guys are enjoying here on TikTok, I am also live over on the Purple app if you want to get the new Phasmophobia ID card drop. That is available until July 15th. So we got another week of that. If you guys haven't earned yours yet, come on over. We've got that enabled all day today to be able to earn those ID cards. All right, let's head down this way. Turns down sanity meds because you weren't using them. Goes back to van for sanity. You know, I didn't say it was a well thought out plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. I'm nervous that it's starting the hunts from that room, but I guess I'm just going to place this here to make sure that we fully cover all these corners. So I'll put this one here in the center. Oh, it did burn this. Okay. Oh, that's burned twice. That checks out. Okay. I didn't realize that it was already going through the cruci that quick. Okay. Let's check our spirit box one more time. I feel like this thing's gotta be a shade. See if it interacts with anything. Is a shade EMF 5? They intentionally made that the worst combo, I feel like. Okay, let's go grab the salt so we can check for UV on that. Okay, I'm pretty sure it just threw something as soon as I left. It's gotta be a shade. EMF 3, but you waited till the second I left the room. It's alright, we'll grab our salt. We'll wait, we'll be patient. Me with 3 crucies of smudge. Yeah, as much light as we can get. That's what, when I did the Apocalypse 3 challenge, I just brought in every possible firelight. I brought in the UV glow sticks. I brought dots in for lights. I want that whole place lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, with how shy it's being, I'm definitely thinking, shade is probably going to be what we have. Okay, we'll check these for UV real quick. Nothing there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that. We haven't technically got EMF 5, so I won't commit to that. I think we can probably say this is going to be a shade, however. Just make sure. All right, what if I put this like right here? We just put a whole bunch of items around it and see if we get our EMF 5. What else? I just wanted to chuck like one thing so we can know for sure. Okay, well, it burned the crucifix the second I crossed that door. I mean, gotta be a shade, right? EMF 2. I mean, there's no way this is a rev. No, we have no orbs, no spirit box. I'm going shade. We're going to lock that in for game number 36. He's just a shy little dude. Just a chill guy. Super chill guy. That chill guy meme is just made about, it's made about shades. The ultimate chill guy. Put it closer to the cruci. Oh, for the EMF reading. That's alright. I think we're going to commit to it. Chill but hunts forever. Oh yeah, that's the worst part. Alright, let's go ahead and lock in our shade. Hopefully we're not monumentally screwing this up. That's 2 shades already today. Alright, moment of truth. There we go. If that was a rev, I would have been so shocked. Alright, let's update our game counter. Alright guys, what are we thinking? Should I try and round us up to 40 on our Sunny Meadows challenge before doing anything else? Or do you guys want to see a couple no evidence games here? Honestly, same. I hate being perceived. Incredible. What do we think? Round up our Sunny Meadows here to 40, or go ahead and switch over to some no evidence games? No evidence? Alright, alright. We could do that. Okay, let's go ahead. And I need to change this. I need to just permanently update this preset to have one cursed item. Since now, can I put a name on this? I hate that they don't let you do that. Very weird. But we need to have like one cursed possession on now to be able to get all of our photos. Because without that, you're almost never going to be able to get all your photos if you're playing no evidence. Okay, so let's do a little Ridgeview Court. No evidence game. See how it goes.
Alright, we're here.
You have fun with the no evidence. I'm terrible at knowing the walks.
Starting the investigation.
2 for 1, no evidence on Sunny Meadows. Hey, I've done the apocalypse challenge. I've done my time. I've paid my dues. All right. Let's go ahead and start grabbing everything. Yeah, no evidence has... It definitely takes a while. And I will say, after I had a little bit of a break from playing for a month or so, and even just that, it like took me a week or two to be able to remember. It's like, okay, what is everything I'm looking for? How do I identify these again? And I would just like forget to eliminate ghosts on like the most simple stuff. It's one of those things, you get it down, but if it's not fresh, you forget it quick. Alright, get these all in here. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna get it right and survive? Get it right and not survive? Okay, we need EMF for a photo. Obviously our photo camera. And then we'll bring our video camera. We'll see if we can get a perfect game here. I will say the all the media you have to get now is absolutely brutal to do on solos, especially solo no evidence. But we'll see how we do. Okay, so what else do we need? We need all of our smudge sticks. I want a parabolic as well. We need our salts. And then that should be just about it. I should open the door so we can start activity at least. That's exactly why I didn't open the door. I don't want it already pissed off by the time I get in there. Okay. Let's get our 3 salts. I'm trying to keep this thing at ease until I'm ready to set up. You'll be fine. Yeah, that sounds like somebody who's ready to get a good clip on Twitch. Haven't played since the update. If you have a moment, can you talk about the changes were? Yeah, so the biggest change on this one is the media tab. So now you have to get 5 photos instead of 10, 5 videos, and 3 sound recordings. And then for it to be a perfect game, you can't have any of them be duplicates. The way people used to take like salt photos like 9 times. Can't do that anymore. All the photos, the videos, and the audio recordings all have to be unique to each other. So it's quite a bit more challenging on that aspect. And then what else? So you have to have all that. And then there's a lot of stuff you can't take photos of anymore as well. So like you can't take salt photos, you can't take interaction photos, can't take photos of doors being touched. All those are now videos. So you'll see here in just a second, or I can show right here. If you hold the use button, you'll start recording on the camera. Same with the audio recorder. That's how you record them, and you have to catch something while it's happening. Ooh, don't know what that sound was. Really didn't like it. So I have a feeling that our ghost is towards the garage somewhere. Or like by the little piano room. So let's set all of these things up super quickly. So you notice, even though we're doing no evidence, we do have our EMF reader. The main reason for that is you can get a photo of your EMF reader showing EMF. So that's a great way to get a photo of that. Yeah, so that's super helpful to be able to get that one. What are our challenges? We need escape a hunt, witness an event, prevent a hunt with a crucifix. That one might be a little bit tricky. You would never be trying to do that. Praying on my downfall. Just trying to get me got by the ghost. Oh, we have a hunt going? It's upstairs, okay. Okay, seemed like it sped up quite a bit. Throwing a lot of items. Starter smudge timer. Okay. There's our camera. Get that. Okay, perfect. So, what did we learn? We learned not a phantom. Didn't seem like Oni blinks. I wasn't paying super close attention, so we'll double check that. Let's see. Not a Rev, not a Dio, not an Obake. Not a yokai because it came right down to us. Not a Hantu. Not a Shade. Could be a Jinn. Did speed up quite a bit there. Not a Wraith because it stepped in salt. Let's see. Some of these speedy ones I'm a little hesitant to do right now just based on the fact that it seemed like it sped up quite a bit when it came around the corner. So I don't know if it already had fast speeds or if that was line of sight speed. So we'll wait until we get another hunt for that. Yes, so yeah, hunted super early because this is, so it's 0 evidence and 0 sanity. So 0 sanity, 0 grace period, 0 evidence. Grab a quick photo of the haunted mirror as well. Okay, it did turn off the breaker, so no Jinn. There's our second hunt. Wow, that line of sight speed is immediate. But it doesn't seem like it's building much. Ooh, I don't know if I got that smudge off in time. We'll have to be careful with that one. We do know it's not a spirit because it hunted before minute 30 though. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can really quickly look for the bone and the fuse box. Fuse box is in the basement because of course it is. It'd be way too easy to be up here. You've never done that before? Did I pick up another smudge? I did. Okay. All right, let's go get our power on. And it's on the other side of the basement. This thing is not giving me a lot. It's making me work for everything on this one. All right. Don't see the bone down here. Okay, just making sure it's not still hunting. That's always a nice little trick. If you guys don't know, you can toggle light switches. And if you're not able to turn the switch on and off, that means that a hunt is currently active. This is an interesting one, though. Let's see. Let's throw a recorder down. Let's take our parabolic just in case it starts a hunt. I want to listen to it from a distance because it's speeding up almost immediately when it gets to us. Interesting. Okay, so it seemed pretty fast even without line of sight. Could this be a Hantu? Let's see, is our breaker on? It is. Honestly, this could be risky. I'm gonna turn the breaker off again, just to see if we can test this as a Hantu. Okay, it is hunting. Oh, it's faster near the electronics. This has got to be a Raiju. Holy. Popped up out of nowhere. Gotta be a Raiju. Because it's so fast around all this, and then it seems like it's slowing down quite a bit when it's not near the electronics. So let's turn all this stuff off super quick. We can do another hunt just to check. I'm gonna hide on this one so we can just listen in. But I think that this is probably gonna be a Raiju, so we'll see. If it doesn't speed up at all on this one, then we will know. Because it's definitely got some sort of speed up going. Okay. Wow, we need a lot more photos. We have no videos. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the perfect game. We'll see. Ooh. All right, we'll listen in for our hunt. We got like 30 seconds left. And then we could also see which room it's spawning in. Ooh, we gotta turn these guys off. Okay, those are off. That should be all the electronics now. And this thing's been hunting at like 1:30 on the dot every time, so go ahead and hide. It's not ridge view, it's fridge view. That's pretty good. That was a tough one. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a Raiju, but let's see if we can get some recordings and stuff. You could hear it hunting in your headset. It was super quiet on that one. That was weird. Okay, we still don't have the bone either. Did I just throw something right here? Or is that just me? It might have been me throwing something. Now, unfortunately, we do need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix. So we are going to have to find the room. Let's grab that. It's not hunting right now, right? Okay. Let's see if we can... Never mind, not going to sneak up there. We'll see if we can get a ghost photo. Swing and a miss. Got that one. Whew, okay. So we got one, which is fantastic. We will gladly take that. Okay, so let's see, what do we need still? Gosh, we need so many audio and video recordings. And the fact that this is a Raiju is going to make this extra difficult. Because if we have even our headlamp on, it's going to be super fast. Guys, I might just lock Raiju in and leave. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a perfect game at this point. We still need 2 more photos, all of our videos, all of our audio. And it's not giving us any... It's It's not giving us any audio or interactions. I could use the haunted mirror to confirm what room it's in. It might just instantly break. Sure did. Now we have a cursed hunt. Oh, man. Don't hate you. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. Oh, Point Hope selected for our next map. Okay. All right, we can make that work. Okay, hunt is over. I'm locking in Raj, you guys. I gotta do it. Because we still gotta find the bone. We gotta go find the ghost room. That was a tough one. It wasn't wanting to give us any sort of indications on that one other than the Raiju. Libby, what's going on? Thank you for the gifts. Man, jumping in real quick over here on TikTok. Appreciate it. Hope your weekend was well. Not sure if you got up to anything too crazy for 4th of July, but hope you enjoyed yourself. Okay, we have a Point Hope game. No evidence, no sanity on Point Hope. Ooh, I don't know if I know how to do that. I don't know if I'm built like that. Let me think. What if we did like... Oh, wait, what if we did like our custom nightmare? Let's do that. Let's do that. There's a first for everything. All right. No promise on perfect game, but we'll do no evidence, no sanity on Point Hope. We'll see how this goes. Not great, but made it through. Sorry to hear that, but hey, it's a new week. Monday's not the best day, but a fresh start is always good. Okay, gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna bring these. I don't even know where to start on Point Hope. I guess we'll just bring our EMF for now. We'll toss these through. This is gonna be really hard because it's hard to get the ghost to even come to the same room as you. With addition to doing the Point Hope Easter egg. All right. Now you're pushing it. Easy there. All right, let's grab a video camera. Let's grab photo camera, first salt. Okay, let's bring all this in. Toss that through. I'm very interested to see how this one goes. I hate this map. Okay, we'll bring a firelight. Bring a couple smudges. Ring the bell for good luck. Absolutely. We always ring the bell before we go in on this map. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and grab a couple more things. We won't load in quite as much as we typically do for this, just so we can at least get this one started, because honestly, I have no telling how long this one's even going to last. We'll bring our parabolic. All right. Well, let's run in here. Let's get that. All right, doors open. We got our video camera. Be crazy if we just had orbs in like the first room or something. Okay. Okay, fuse box is here. Very helpful to know. What was that sound? Okay, how... Where's this guy at? Is it so far above us we can't even hear it? Oh, man. Oh, man. You could claim a ban item as well. Hey, we already started this game. Let's go ahead and grab our other cruci. Let's see. Okay. Gosh, this is gonna be a tough one. Is it still hunting? Yeah, I can't. I'm not quite sure on that one, Medusa. Okay. Guess I'll bring a cruci and just kind of walk up. See if we can find something. It's hunting again. I still can't hear it on the parabolic. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out which floor this thing's spawning on. There it is. Okay. Carter, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Your headphone is broken. Yeah, I'm not able to reply in chat while we're on here, but hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming into live. Okay, so we're no longer safe from just our standard hunt grace. I don't know if it's hunting again yet. Okay, not yet. I guess we're just gonna set up on this floor. Gosh, I hate this. We'll set up to... Oh, hey. It's kind of handy. We'll set up to loop it around this. Okay, it is hunting. Well, not a myling, because that thing's got some clunky steps. We're going to smudge it just so that we have our minute and a half here. I can't tell that if that had line of sight. It might not have, but a little tough. Little tricky to tell. Let's see. Let's just kind of keep moving some of our stuff up. But yeah, that seems... I don't know. It didn't really seem like it had a whole lot of line of sight on it. But also we smudged it and had our salt going. So on this one, we'll be able to tell a little bit better. Hopefully. Okay, let's throw those down. Grab a couple more things. No, we're playing zero sanity. Zero sanity, zero evidence, zero grace period on this one. Okay. I'm gonna run outside if I can. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and think about what we know. Not a Wraith, not a Jinn, didn't have a speed boost. Didn't seem like Oni blinks. Definitely not a Rev, not a Dio, not a Thay, not a Moroi. Maybe Raiju. We didn't have didn't have any electronics on. Don't think I'm miling. I want to kind of say I'm leaning towards a Hantu, only because of the fact that I don't think it had line of sight. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it had line of sight, but I could totally just be tripping. Okay. I think we already picked up the bone, right? So we can't get a photo of it. Guess we'll take this up for right now. Oh, I don't know why I got rid of my smudge timer already. Okay. We're just gonna drop this guy right here. Okay, we do have a hunt going. Seems pretty normal speed. Oh, definitely has line of sight speed. Start that timer. Could this be a mimic? Let's see if let's go find our floor. I want to check for ghost orbs, because that thing definitely did not seem like it had line of sight speed on the first hunts, but then it was definitely a lot faster on that one. So I feel like there could be a chance that we have a mimic that just switched from like a Hantu or Thay to something else. Okay, we have summoning circle here. Ooh. Okay, okay, so maybe not a mimic. Yeah, I mean, definitely no orbs. Let's throw that down. We could grab a quick cruci. Ooh, I don't know if we'll have time. We'll try. Definitely not a mare, though. Turn that light on, which is helpful. If I could get this in that room, that would be fantastic. It's gonna be close. Okay, we got the crucifix down. Shoo! Okay, let's see. What else can we test here? We know it's not a mare either. Not a Hantu, because it did end up speeding up. We could bring our firelight up to test for an Onryo. Let's make sure it's not hunting. Okay. Okay, we'll put that down. If it burns the crucifix without blowing out the firelight, then we know that it cannot be an Onryo. I mean, we could make a little Pulty pile just to eliminate that. I don't think it's a Pulty based on everything we've seen so far, though. Those are weirdly loud. Oh, how'd I miss that? Okay. Pulty toilet paper pile. Pulty toilet paper and tile pile. Okay, not an Onryo. Can't get that. Okay, no worries. Let's turn that off before I go crazy. Okay, we grabbed that one. Okay, let's head back down. Let's see, what else can we set up here? Not a phantom. I don't think a Pulty. Hunted way too quick for a spirit. Didn't seem like a yokai. Don't think it was a Raiju, an Obake, no Mimic. Interacted with stuff while we were in there, not a Shade. Gosh, Yuri's... I've heard Yuri's are even harder to identify now after the update. Vexy, what's going on, man? Appreciate the gifts. Thanks for stopping on by. Hope your day's going well, man. Brother Fan, what's going on, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Good 4th of July. All right, so we're thinking Yuri, Banshee, Demon, Goryo, Twins. Now, there's a couple of those that we could have wrong. This is a tough one. I hate doing this challenge on this map. So, Medusa, not super appreciative of this one, but it's all right. Oh, yeah, man. It was great weekend. Cooked an obscene amount of burgers and hot dogs over the weekend, but excited to be back in the swing of things this week. I think I'm going to have to eat exclusively cheeseburgers, hamburgers, or cheeseburgers, brats, and hot dogs. I'm going to have to eat just that for like the next 4 days to get through it all, but it was a good weekend. Good weekend for sure. All right, let's grab... I'm going to leave one smudge stick, take a camera up, because we did have a few things we could take photos of, like our... Oh, hey there, Mr. Ghosty. Could be a yokai? This ghost is acting so bizarre. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if this could be twins, and that's why the speed's throwing me off so bad. Okay, let's start our smudge timer. Oh, yeah, can't beat some burgers and dogs. Just got a new Blackstone grill last week, so had to take it out for a spin. Let's see. Okay, let's run up here. We can grab this guy. Oh, that is already fully burnt, so no longer safe there. I mean, would it be crazy to go for a ghost photo? Oh, I forgot. No sanity. You can't even do that. I wish they would change that. I think it's kind of weird that, like, on no sanity, you can't use the summoning circle. I know that obviously, like, each candle is supposed to take away 5 or 10 sanity, but it's not fun if you get the summoning circle and can't even use it. Okay. Guys, I don't even know. I feel like my brain is just completely fried trying to play this on this map. So Yuri's are really hard to tell now with the way that they've changed their doors. I mean, Goryo's, there's never really any way to tell. I don't think it's a demon. Doesn't seem like it was trying to do anything crazy. Banshee hasn't tried roaming to me at all. Let's see. I kind of want to lean twins. Just because the speed has been super weird. Like the very first hunt was super slow. I thought there's no line of sight speed on it. I thought it was a mimic for a while because it was so slow in the first one, and then it was significantly faster the next time. So I'm kind of leaning towards twins. Maybe we do our one final hunt with our smudge stick and see if we can learn anything new from that. But yeah, hunted too soon for spirit. Walked through salt, can't be a wraith. Didn't have phantom blinks. Hasn't thrown anything crazy like a Pulte. Banshee, we haven't heard a scream. Hasn't tried wandering or teleporting towards us. Jin turned off the breaker a couple times. Oh, is this a hunt? No. Okay. Can't be a Jinn. Turned on a light in the bathroom, so can't be a mare. Rev. Interacted while we were in the room, not a shade. Demon, that one's a little bit of a guess, just because it hasn't seemed overly aggressive. Yuri, really no way to tell on that. Doesn't have Oni blinks. Goryo, that's also a guess. Hantu, it has line of sight speed. Too loud for a Myling. Burned the crucifix with firelights in range, so no Onryo. Doesn't speed up around electronics. Hasn't shapeshifted. No orbs. Should have been way faster on zero sanity for Moroi. Dio, obvious speed. Thay, no line of sight. So I'm pretty confident in all the ones that we have eliminated, other than like Goryo and Myling. I kind of want to say twins because the speeds feel like they've changed. We'll do one more just to see if it changes again. Maybe it goes down to the slow twin. Yeah, we'll give it one more go around just to try and solidify our answers here. I can grab this again on the off chance we can get a Banshee Scream. Yeah, I don't think that the summoning circle should have sanity restrictions either. Like, I think it's cool if what in the world? It will not stop turning that sync on. Yeah, I think if you're playing like normal modes with sanity, I think it's cool if it drops some sanity, but I feel like you should still be able to use it even if you're at 0 sanity. What do we think, guys? Do we think twins feels like a good guess? Or do you guys think I'm just completely off base? Of course. See, that seems slow. Ooh, that's a lot of interactions, though. Doesn't that seem kind of slow? Ooh, we might be getting greedy. Almost looped it too far. I feel like that was slower that time. Okay, let's Alex, what's going on? Happy Monday, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay. I'm thinking twins. I think it's gotta be twins on this one. No, yeah, if you're at 0 sanity, you don't die if you light the candles. You're just not able to light them. Each candle, I think, does 10% sanity drain on a normal game, but if you're already down to 0, you're not able to light it. It was a Banshee? Wow. Drifting Shade, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Really appreciate it. That was a weird Banshee. We had the parabolic out a lot. That's another thing that's so weird about that map is the parabolic being like over multiple levels. It doesn't work very well. So that was a tough one. Yeah, Banshee's way harder since the update. I definitely agree with that. Okay. What do you guys want to see? Should we jump back into our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge? Oh. Okay. Well, over on TTV, Medusa just redeemed her channel points to ban our lighter from our next game. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try. We'll try a Ridgeview Court. No sanity, no evidence, no lighter. This is not going to be fun. Okay, so... Oh, Alex, your AC got fixed? Dude, glad to hear that. That was a rough weekend for the AC to go out. It's been a hot one. Okay, let's go ahead, grab... So, I gotta put, like, a caveat on what items are allowed to be banned with our Twitch redemptions. Okay, Drifting Shade made a good point. It doesn't take up an inventory space, so it doesn't count as a bannable item. Something I'll think about. I won't pull that on this one. But maybe I will increase the cost of banning items. Didn't see me over on TTV. So it's Michael R. Fenton. It's low, like right below me on TikTok or in my bio. If you want to come on over. We also have drops on today for the Phasmophobia ID card if you haven't gotten that. As well as we have all kinds of fun things like banning items, choosing maps, stuff like that for channel points redemptions. Drifting Shade, thanks so much for the follow over here on TTV. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. Found you here too, right on. Thanks for coming on over from TikTok, guys. We do also have a challenge. I put it out the other day on Friday. Lizard, thank you so much for the follow over here on Twitch. I did put out a challenge the other day, and since we got some new folks jumping in here, I'll open the challenge back up. If we get to our goal of 150 followers on TTV by the end of the stream, I'll drop 5 gifted subs into the community. So we're 3 away, 2 away now actually. So yeah, if we get 2 more followers by the end of stream, which is a little over an hour, we will. I'll drop 2 gifted subs into the chat. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep setting up here. So we're doing a no sanity, no evidence, no grace period run with a no lighter challenge. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. It's an in-game item, doesn't matter if it takes up hand space. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. All right, let's grab this. Hold on. I just thought of something. Could this be a workaround? Are there matches on this map? No, there's not. Point Hope has matches, and I think maybe Sunny Meadows or one other map. That would have been a great little workaround there. If there was matches on here, that'd be perfect. All right, that's all right. Oh, Bleasdale's the other one. That's right. Okay, we'll toss our last couple items in here, and we'll see if we can make this happen. It's gonna be a tricky one though. You know what I should do? Since I can't use lighters, let's bring our sanity meds. So if we need to use this to escape during a hunt, because this will give us a speed boost. Even though we don't really need it for the sanity boost, because I don't know that they... I think we might have these set to do no sanity improvement. But they do give you unlimited sprint for like 5 or 10 seconds. So we'll see if we can do it with that. All right, let's jump on in here. See if we can make this one happen. All right, let's get our crucie set up. Oh, and it's already hunting. Okay. No speed boost off the start. Normal blinks. Ooh, super short hunt. Okay. Grab a photo of that real quick. So it did come from down or from upstairs. Let's see. Let's throw some more salt down. Okay, turn the breaker off. I'm gonna step outside super quick So no Jinn, no Phantom, no Wraith. No Moroi, no Dio, no Raiju, no Obake. No Hantu. I'll wait on that. I couldn't 100% tell if it did have line of sight. That one ended super fast for some reason. Okay. So I think... Oh. Spawned in a different room. Could this be a back-to-back Banshee? Seems like it's wandering around a bit. Oh boy. Woo, couldn't see it for a second there. Okay. Wow, it just threw a ton of items. Could be another Banshee just because it spawned from back here. Okay, our fuse box is back here. I started that timer late, but we do have a 25-second grace period unless it's a demon. We do have a voodoo doll as well. Gosh, this is gonna be a hard challenge. Let's see if we can grab this photo. No promises we're getting a perfect game on this one. We're at least just going for... Okay. No Oni. Love that. Oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, no Oni, no Shade, no Rev. Okay, burned that up. Do Banshees give off EMF 2 when they go to you? Yes. They at least used to. Well, that might be Wraiths. I do get those ones confused. Okay, let's reset that. Don't think a Yokai or a Myling. Definitely seemed like it had line of sight speed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, gotta get that other Cruci in here. Hated that event. So yeah, let's get rid of Hantu and Thay. I think our next bet is just gonna be listening in on Parabolic for right now. See if we can get a Banshee Scream. Phantom? Wait, did it just shapeshift or something there? Yeah, it definitely has crazy line of sight speed. No, it's definitely too visible to be a Phantom. I do, however, want to check for orbs. This could be a Mimic. What do I mean? So, Phantoms, you know how like the ghosts flicker as they're hunting and stuff? So there's two ghosts that have a different rate that they flash on screen. Onis and Phantoms. Onis will be like unusually visible, so you'll be able to see them really well during a lot of the hunt. They'll just kind of flicker, disappear for a little bit. Oh, you get how they work. Okay, cool. Yeah. That one just seemed a little too visible to me to be a Phantom. Could be wrong on that. You never know. Okay, I'm gonna run back here real quick. I'm gonna throw this down and do a quick little look-see for orbs. Uh-oh. Might have wandered too close. Yeah, that's super normal speed. I don't think twins. I don't think it's interacting enough for a poltergeist either, but we can wait on that. Do you need an incense for objective? Doesn't matter if I do. You banned them. Okay, let's see. Has it hunted out of the same room every time? Except for the first one. It started upstairs and then it kind of like wandered back to this room. And then it's been there for the duration. So I think maybe I'm gonna go take a little look upstairs real quick. I want to see what room it started in. On the off chance it's toggled some lights on or something, we could maybe eliminate a mare. Okay, not hunting. Definitely not Goryo then, I think. Oh, that's a good question. They just did an update, or like in one of their last updates, they changed something with the Goryos and Banshees. I can't remember if one of them is now able to change rooms, and it might be the Goryo. I can't remember. Either the Goryo or Banshee, because those two used to not be able to change rooms. One of them can now. I'd have to double check. Banshees can change rooms now. Okay, so we can eliminate the Goryo for sure. Okay. We've got hunting under 3 minutes, smudge. Yep. Yeah, we've got our smudge timer set, but on this one... it still seems normal speed. On this game, we are unfortunately doing a challenge. Over on Twitch, somebody redeemed channel points to ban our lighters. Ooh, that... my headset almost got us killed. I forgot to turn that off too. Okay, so still spawning downstairs. I absolutely hate this. Okay, let's bring one of these. Let's bring our video camera. No tripod. Come on. Oh, there's our bone right there. Okay. So I think we're going to wait for this hunt to finish. Yeah, it seems super normal. This is like worst case scenario where a ghost doesn't have any like attributes that really stand out. Okay, so we got this. We have our video camera. I want to run back here and check for orbs again. Just in case. Because this thing, I feel like it's not been super consistent. Which has been tough. Okay, no, it's still there. Or still no orbs. Alright, let's run back out here. Get our crucie back down. I mean, our best bet is going to be trying to listen for like a banshee scream or something like that. Is that one of the new banshee screams, or is that just a terrifying laugh? I know that there's 3 banshee screams. I haven't heard them all yet. Doesn't seem like it's touching a lot of doors, but Yuri's are weird now. Yuri's are super annoying now. They already were one of probably my least favorite ghosts to have to identify. But yeah, they are even worse with the update. I don't even know what else I can really test other than just, I think that was just laughing, not banshee scream. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do know now that, Yuri's, like, cannot partially close it, like, and if it does close it, it has to be a slam. It's not gonna, like, do a soft close. Very, very weird. Like some of the changes that they made on there. Man, I mean, this is interacting with quite a bit of stuff. Ooh. Don't do that. Hated that. Okay, well, there goes our crucifix. Where'd we put our other one? Should I put another one in there? What if it burns it again super quick? Maybe we get a little demon. Yeah, we could turn it on. See if it hunts with them on. Try to figure out a mare, possibly. Oh my gosh. That door scared me more than it should have. It did the mare ability once in the living room earlier. I don't know that it did. I might have. There's a chance I might have toggled the switch twice. Honestly, we have 0 sanity. Okay, toggled that off. I don't know. Maybe it could be a mare. Are we thinking mare? Not a mimic. Not a Pulty, not a demon. I mean, a mare honestly makes a lot of sense. The events, I tell you what, the events have become so much scarier since the update. That was like a huge one that I'm like, okay. They made the game just scary enough, or like just added enough new stuff that you're not always expecting it or already desensitized to it. I'm kind of thinking mare here, guys. Should we lock it in? Should we? I mean, we could try and still get a banshee scream. No, I mean, I feel like a banshee would have wandered to us more as well. Although the banshees have been super finicky too. Yeah, without having our smudge sticks, it's gonna be pretty hard to eliminate mare or spirit. So I think let's go ahead and lock in our mare. Maybe we could run this one back with our lighter this time. We'll see. This is gonna be a tough one. It's all, I mean, when it's a normal ghost, it's the hardest, and then also since we can't do smudge timers and stuff on this one, makes it a little extra hard.
Welcome back.
Onryo. See, we couldn't do an Onryo test. We had no lighter for that one. For those of you that don't know, we had our lighter banned for that game. That was a super weird Onryo, but you know, not a whole lot you can do to test for an Onryo when you don't have any lighters. I know, a mare, I felt like a mare made a lot of sense, especially because it hunted like as soon as I turned that light on before. Thought maybe that was it getting mad, but yeah, you know, not a whole lot you can do there. Do I play with people? So I primarily play solos on stream. However, I have had a lot of requests to do like a game night where we get a whole bunch of people from the community and we do some full quads on Phas. So I'm working on setting up some queues and some systems to be able to make that run smoothly. And then I'll be announcing that over on our community Discord or on TikTok in the next few weeks when we have that ready. Drifting Shade with the hydrate. Thanks so much. I always need a little bit of a reminder to hydrate, so I'm not just drinking caffeine. See, caffeine brain. Can't even think of what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna change one thing real quick. Let me. Okay, let me do that. Medusa, if you do the Discord command again, you should be able to pin that now. I had set those as announcements, but didn't know. I guess you can't pin announcements on Twitch chat, so should be able to do that again and pin it this time. All right, let's try this again. How do I remove an item? I need to pay money or ghost orbs because it says I have 4,000. Yeah, so if you click on the little ghost orbs thing and scroll down, you'll see all the different things you can redeem it for. So there's one per 1500 to ban an in-game item. Which anything like choosing a map, choosing a difficulty, banning an item will always apply to the next game so that you get a full game with that. That way it's not like, oh, I'm in the last 2 seconds of my game. I'll stop using it now. So I always make sure that you guys get a full game with whatever you choose. All right, let's toss these guys in here. All right. We get a couple motion sensors. Let's get our video camera. I'm very excited to have our lighter back so we can actually do this properly this time. Okay. Get those in. Let's see. We'll grab a couple firelights and then I think it's just our incense after that. We'll consider maybe a perfect game on this one. We'll see how this one goes though. It's just, I tell you what, with all the new updates, trying to get a perfect game on solo, no sanity, no evidence, is pretty brutal. So we'll see how this one goes and play it by ear a little bit. Okay. We'll start with this. We can always come back for some more salt and a couple other things if we need. All right. I'm going to try to kind of leapfrog my way towards the kitchen. See if we can place that there. Oh. Already eventing on us. Okay, venting right there. So let's place this here. Man, I guess I should have gotten a photo. That was a crazy long event. All right, let me go see if I can get my camera for this one. Of course not. Okay, so we got our cruci set up in the kitchen. I'm gonna throw one of our smudges down. Toggle our lights. So blew out the kitchen lights already. Okay, let's get another motion sensor. Let's get our EMF reader. Put one here. Actually, we'll do one here, and then we'll do one right here. Okay, burned up one of our crucifix already. Don't love that, but we will make it work. Getting a lot of interactions. This is a tough map to do this on just because of... Man, that's throwing a lot of items. Oh man, there goes our other crucifix already. Okay, crucifix is fully burnt, but that's all right. We're most of the way in here already, so now we'll set up to loop the ghost. See what we can learn on this one. Okay. So we have, what do we have? We have a camera, smudge stick, and parabolic. Man, it's throwing a lot of items. Yeah, this thing is pissed, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see. Okay, not trying to wander towards me at all. Ooh. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here so maybe it doesn't burn it up yet. I am gonna eliminate an on-rail based on that though. It's tough with those tier 3s because they have such a big range. It could have tried to hunt from a different room and then wandered in here and blew out the firelight. Because I think it might be in like that little closet room. because it's been interacting in the living room here and the garage. So I think it might be that little closet. And if it is, it could likely be out of range of the firelights, but in range of the crucifix. I hate that we've already gone through 3 crucifix burns without learning a single thing. Here it comes. Okay, no instant speed boost. Does have line of sight. Normal blinks. Let's smudge it. That could be a Pulte. I mean, it was interacting with quite a bit of stuff there. Alright, we need to act kind of quick while we've got some grace period here. Let's go get the fuse box back on. Madden, what's good? Happy Monday, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's go through real quick what it could be. And while let's actually make a Pulte pile too. This thing is seeming a little poltergeisty. But we'll see if we can get a Pulte bomb. Okay. Chuck a whole bunch of stuff in this pile here. That should be good. If it's a Pulte, that ought to tell us. Okay. So, what we know so far... Ooh, I do not have a smudge stick on me. What am I doing? Okay, we have a camera, smudge stick. Okay, no Wraith, no Phantom, no Shade, no Oni, no Dio, no Thay, no Hantu, no Obake, no Raiju, no Moroi. Doubt it's a yokai, but we'll wait. Ooh, got a nice photo. Okay, so hunted like right at a minute 30 or so. Gosh, that is throwing so many items. We go ahead and incense it and restart our timer here. Spirit, we'll get rid of Jinn as well because it did turn off the breaker on that earlier one. I don't know if it's a Pulte. Let's grab this and just double check for orbs in case it's a mimic. I don't think it is. It seems like it's been pretty consistent with all of its characteristics, but can never be too careful with the mimics, that's for sure. Lots of good eats. Glad to hear it, man. How's the new grill? Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. Grilled. I was telling the chat earlier, I grilled an obscene amount of burgers and brats and hot dogs. So I think that's all me and my wife are going to be eating for the rest of this week just to get through all of the leftovers. But great weekend all in all. All right, let's. So we got 2 of these. Can throw one down. I don't think it's a demon. I could go turn these lights on, see if it's a mare. Okay, blew a firelight out. Oh wait, are we done with photos? Not quite. Oh. Okay. Not a yokai, because it did come to us. Okay. And then we have eliminated spirit. Honestly, I'm not thinking that this is a poltergeist anymore. Okay, let's move our Pulte pile to this room and see if that gets us anything. Oh, shoot. I did not smudge it on that one, so I need to be careful. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Don't want to drop that. Might as well go back to playing last game with it banned. Okay, toss all that there. I think we can probably eliminate... Oh, we didn't eliminate that. I don't know why. Definitely not a myling. Could be a yokai. Didn't seem like it heard me. Okay. Technically could be a mare. Because it did blow out the lights. I'm a yokai. Let's see. Let's turn all these lights on. See where it goes. Oh my gosh. Come on now, let's dance. Okay. Well, I don't think a Banshee, don't think a Polty, I don't think a Goryo. Twins speeds have been same, no Mimic. I kind of want to say a Yuri. There was a door slam early, but it's hard to tell if it was a Yuri door slam. Yuris have been tough to identify since the update. What do you guys think? You guys agree on maybe being a Yuri? Wyatt, what's going on, man? Good to see ya. Happy Monday. I don't know what else this could be. A Yuri or a mare make the most sense to me. It has moved rooms, so we can definitely eliminate a Goryo. Oh man, I hate all the new audio sounds. Seems like it's what makes you say no Goryo. So yeah, it was originally in this laundry room, but it now appears that it's the living room. It's a little tough because they overlap so much. But I do think that it has changed its favorite room, which would mean no Goryo. Gosh, I really feel like this might be a Yuri. What's your least favorite map and your most valuable item for unknown reasons? Alex, come on. Items, I'm not suggesting anything. Any item would be tough. There's definitely some that would be tougher than others. We already did a no lighter challenge, so we could maybe switch it up from that one, but anything other than that. Guys, I think maybe we lock in Yuri. It's tough. It only did one kind of door slam, but it's that or a mare, which are probably two of the hardest ones to identify, especially on no evidence. We're going to try it. We're going to lock it in. I don't feel great. Oh.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
I hate yokais. Like, come on. How are we supposed to check if the ghost can hear me that well? I hate doing yokai tests. Let's see. What are the worst ghosts in this game? Yokai, Yuris, Goryos. I'll throw in mares as an honorable mention. Those four ghosts, if you're playing no evidence, are absolute nightmares to identify. Absolutely awful. All right. What do we think? Should we jump back into our Sunny Meadows Survival challenge? Maybe let's do some more of this. Okay, what is this one? So, okay. What did we do earlier? We're doing professional, but let's do a slightly modified professional. So we'll do 50% sanity. We'll do pills, do 10. We'll do a vent frequency low. Grace period 1 second. We do hunts. We'll leave that as high. Okay, evidence giving 3. Setup time. We'll do fog for our weather. We will do lots of doors open. Low amount of hiding spots. No activity monitor. And that should be it. Okay. Let's jump into our next Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge. We have currently 36 out of 50 of these completed. So we got another 14 to go. And I'm going to throw this on. We had a lot of fun with this one on Friday. I'm going to do a prediction of what the cursed item is going to be. So you guys here on TTV have 2 minutes to make your bets on what you think the cursed possession is going to be on this game. So I'll wait till that's over and before we go to the chapel and see. Get your bets in now. This is your chance to earn some more channel points for some of those fun redeemables we have. Ban items, choose maps, all that, all those goodies. Okay. No orbs off the start. So let's start with our EMF and our thermometer as well as an incense, just since we're at that 50% starting sanity. Music box. All right. All right. If you have any channel points and you want to throw them in as an official prediction, you can. Otherwise, you just get bragging rights if you want to throw your guesses in the chat. All right. Oh, hunting already. I should have brought my parabolic. I should have brought it. Are we in the basement? Okay. Oh, yeah, I think it said hospital wing. Okay. Demon, well, I forgot. We did drop our sanity to 50%. So this could be just about any ghost at this point. Okay, we got a little bit of time left on the prediction. We have some votes on Music Box. If anybody else wants to throw some channel points in, you got a few seconds left. Let's see. Is it still hunting? Okay, hunt is over. The prediction is also over. Let's see what we got here. Wait. Oh, it's the summoning circle. I'm so used to the summoning circle being there, I forgot that it doesn't change. Drifting Shade rigged. Hey, you should have been here on Friday. We had one person in chat that I think got 5 in a row. And then there was also somebody in chat that got every single one wrong. Shout out to you, Madden. You were a trooper. You weren't great at the guessing, but you were a trooper. All right, let's I guess we'll go to just grab a couple more items since it's hunting so much. We'll get some of the stuff kind of stacked up at the top of the stairs for the basement, and then when it's not hunting, we can start loading it all down in there. Okay. Come on. Let me in. Or I guess let me out. Okay. There we go. All right, let's grab our parabolic this time. We're gonna grab a crucie, and let's grab our video camera. I'm not gonna put it on a tripod right now, just so we're able to, just so that we're able to toggle between our items. Because I do not want to get caught trying to drop my camera in random spots. Open the door. Gosh, I forgot about that one. That's a funny one right there. Let's. I don't love any of this right now. We're gonna walk with our crucie out in case it tries to spawn on us. Fuse box should be here. Ugh, it's hunting again. Okay, so it's got to be down this hallway where it's hunting. Which actually helps us. So let's toss those things there. And then while it's hunting, we can kind of shuffle the rest of our stuff down down the stairs. Almost done with work. So close. It's close. Okay, let's see. It's always tough going back to the regular work week after long weekends and all the fun of the 4th. No, we might be dead. Oh, I'm so cooked. No, 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 no. Please, no. Please, no. I'm nice. I'm friendly. I think I just closed my door. Oh my gosh, this hunt is so long. Holy cow. It hunted the second I stepped through this door. Okay. I need this. I need that. Most importantly, I need this. Okay, well, thoroughly hated that. Now we gotta see if we can figure out which room it is spawning in without it spawning on us. Okay, it's this one. It's gotta be. That's so much colder. 8 point... It was like 8 something, right? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, no doubt about that one. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run out, try and get outside before it burns up my other crucifix, but I don't know if we'll be able to. Did it already just burn it? I think it literally might have just burned the crucifix immediately when I said that. Guys, this is a tough one. Tell you what, just dropping it from 100% sanity to that 50%. Way more aggressive. Oh my gosh. Alright, maybe we bump it to 75. Because this 50, I can't even get to and from the room without it hunting twice. So it already burned our crucifix both times, so that's wasted. And we have no evidence is found out. Not really the start we were looking for on this one. And these hunts are so long. Come on, man, just let me out. You're not coming all the way up here for me. Okay, here we go. So now we can get quite a bit more. Let's take a quick look at our camera. Oh, we didn't bring a tripod, so it's gonna get thrown all over the place. All right. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get another crucie. I mean, here. No. I was just gonna say, let me just store everything at the door and just start loading in like I'm playing a no evidence game. Man. No, the ghost is not being friendly at all. This thing is really making me work for it. Alright, we're gonna toss those there. We'll run back up. Maybe do 1 or 2 quick trips. And then, yeah, hopefully we can actually start getting all our equipment in the room there. We could pop a few sanity meds. They only gave us 10 back, so at most I think we'd get to like 40 right now. I don't know if we're all the way at 0, but based on how often it's hunting, I'm gonna assume we're probably at 0 sanity. There we go. Okay. 10%. All right, let's just take all these super quick. Okay, let's get our dots. Let's get our UV. Let's get smudge. I wish we could also get assault, but that's okay. Or we'll toss these ones in the door real fast. We'll grab some salt as well, so we can test for a wraith as well as check that for UV. We have our dots. We could bring a firelight for a shade interaction. Okay, that should be everything that we need this time around. Let's throw the salt down. I'm gonna bring these 2 with me. See if we can, let's at least get all this stuff down to the bottom of the stairs real quick. Toss it here. Okay. We'll go grab our last few things, and then everything will at least be right there, and then we're just gonna kind of leapfrog it. So we'll get all our equipment down there, and hopefully we can finally actually get some evidences. Okay, let's grab our salt, our other smudge, and our firelight. Playing solo on big maps is a bit of a pain. It's alright. We'll make it work, though. Honestly, this one's just being a lot worse because of the fact that our sanity's low, so it's hunting so frequently right now. Alright, let's grab our next ones. Okay, let's grab these guys. Let's maybe just toss these all the way through this door. I don't remember if the ghost can leave when it's locked in one of those. Can the ghost walk through the door when it's locked into one of the wings of Sunny Meadows? Anyone know off the top of their head? Well, it certainly sounds like it is. Or did. Pretty sure it cannot. Well, I guess we're gonna find out one way or another. Oh, my least favorite map. I don't know. I mean, all the big maps are tough. If it's one of the small maps or medium maps, it'd be Oh man, what would it be? I mean, all the big maps are tough, so that's a tricky point. But yeah, for like the small maps, I don't love edge fields. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of that one. Oh no, did it move rooms? Oh my gosh, that was so loud. Okay. Let's check out here. I feel like it could be in a next door room because that does not seem cold enough. Oh no, okay. It's not super cold, but it's definitely way colder than the rest of the place. Okay, EMF 3. Let's go grab some other stuff. Yeah, I don't love Edgefield. Point Hope, we had to do that earlier for a challenge. Don't love that one. Those are probably my least favorites out of like the smaller or medium-sized maps. Okay, let's get dots in here. There goes our Cruci again. Still just all EMF 3s. Oh man, I feel like we're gonna lose our last crucifix before we find any more out. Okay, spirit box. We have spirit box, and we definitely have no ghost writing. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get freezing temps. We are so far off from that. Gosh. This ghost is relentless. Okay, let's grab our other smudge. Let's grab this. We're no longer safe. Just really hope it doesn't try to spawn on us. 5. Gosh. I don't know, guys. What do we think here? Let's try and get out this door. Ooh, good timing, too. Okay. Let's go sit here real quick. So we have spirit box. Nothing else. I don't think we're gonna get freezing temps. Wraith, Yokai, and Phantom. Of course, now that I drop my smudge sticks, it's probably gonna follow me all the way up here. Okay. No orbs, so it'd be Wraith or Phantom. So would that be EMF 5? They both have dots. So EMF 5 or UV. Assuming that we're right about not getting freezing temps. Let's see if we can see our camera. I don't know if it's knocked over. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's see if we can bring a tripod. I hate this. Smudge stick, tripod, and salt. We're going to see what we can make happen here, guys. Because, man, if it's a wraith, we could have been able to see if it just didn't step in our salt. Okay, started a hunt. Should be 50 seconds for the long duration hunts. Okay. Don't hear it. We're just gonna sneak over. Place our items down here. Oh, might have got a little too close to the door. Uh-oh. Okay, hunt should be over. Let's check a light switch. Okay, we're good. Now we should have roughly 20 seconds of grace period. Oh boy. You walk through the salt, can't be a wraith. Whew. Okay. We're back outside. Just in time again. Okay. Can't be a wraith. I mean... Ooh. Definitely not a yokai, because that bad boy definitely hurt us. Does he still follow me? Wish I had started my timer on this one. Okay. This is tough. This is tough. Let's go take a look at our camera feed real quick. I'm leaning towards a phantom, but we haven't actually been able to watch any of the hunts, and we still only have the one evidence. So we're kind of just guessing a little bit on this. But if it's a phantom, we should have dots. This might be one of the hardest ones we've had on our Sunny Meadows Survival Challenge. Ghost orbs? What? We've not had orbs the whole time. What? Well, that certainly changes some things. Onryo or yokai? Or mimic? Oh, man. Okay, I don't think it's a yokai because it definitely hurt us before. It was following us all the way upstairs. Okay, yeah. Definitely orbs there. Wait. Why can't we record those orbs? There's not like something that like mimic orbs can't be recorded, right? Oblex, thank you for the follow over on TTV. Really appreciate it. Oh, I already did? No, I didn't get it before. Weird. Okay. So we have orbs. So if it's an Onryo, it'd be freezing temps. We were nowhere close to freezing temps. Does a mimic have freezing temps? It does. It would also have UV. What do we think, guys? Do we rip it with the mimic? I think we're going mimic. It's either a mimic or could be an Onryo. There we have it. No wonder that one was giving us such like confusion. I could not figure out. It wasn't giving us any evidence. We didn't have those orbs in that room anytime I checked before then. Oh man, thank goodness. All right. I might do this next one on just straight up professional. Let's see. Actually, we'll do that same multiplier one, but oh wait, it reset. I think. Ghost. Okay, let's do, yeah, 3 evidences. I think everything else is the same, right? One second grace period, sure. Yep, contract. Okay, I think that we are good here. I'll start another quick prediction if you guys want to throw any channel points in for what the cursed possession will be on this one. Also, guys, if you're watching here on TikTok, we are also live over on TTV. If you want to come by, we have drops enabled so you can earn this exclusive Phasmophobia ID card. And then we also have channel predictions going on. We are also 2 followers away from our goal of 150. If we hit that 150 before end of stream, I'll give out 5 gifted subs on TTV. So if you want a chance at winning one of those, be sure to head on over there and drop a follow. But if you prefer watching on TikTok, I appreciate your support here as well. Okay, let's run right back into another one. I'm going to go ahead and update our counter here. There we go, 37 games down. All right, the prediction is live over on TTV if you guys want to guess what the cursed possession is going to be this game. Okay, let's see which area we have. Oh man, we finally got some orbs on here. So we are in the foyer. Okay. We got our good old Gorbies off the start. So let's go in with 2 crucies. I guess we are on 100% sanity, so we should be fine for the most part. And then we'll bring in our thermometer. But yeah, I'll bring these 2 in. We can cover the full foyer and entryway here, just to be safe. And we have our fuse box right here, which is fantastic. Throw this guy right here. 13 degrees. Let's see what it is over here. All kind of sitting around the same temps right now. 10 degrees. Okay, dropping a little bit. Oh, gosh. What are you doing? No need for all that. No need to be dramatic. All right, let's go ahead and let's get our ghost writing. And then I'm going to grab both sets of dots since we got a little bit of a wide area to cover here. I'm going to set up mostly in this foyer portion, just because I don't know if these front 2 rooms, I believe they count as 2 separate rooms, not all as one. Okay, that should get us a pretty good coverage there. Put that guy there and grab some more equipment. All right. Spirit box, EMF, and our UV. Did already turn the power or the fuse box off as well. Okay, no UV on any of the doors. Let's go ahead and grab our video camera as well so we can make sure that we still have our orbs in here in case it has wandered out at all. Could also check this camera real quickly. Oh, man. Okay, looks like it may have moved room. So let's grab that. We'll grab a couple smudge sticks. It's either moved rooms or the orbs are just in a different part of the room where that security camera isn't. Okay. We are still good here with our ghost orbs. Let's just sit this camera right here. Throw a couple smudge sticks down. What are our temps looking like? 5. So we're getting pretty close already on freezing temps. Try our spirit box again. Okay. All right, let's get some salt. We could check for UV. We could get some firelights for interactions. Salt for UV. I'll grab a second ghost writing just to spread it out a little bit. And then we're going to do a motion sensor, actually. That way we can make sure that the ghost is currently where we are while we're doing some spirit box and some tests like that. Okay. We got our UV. Okay, UV and ghost orbs. Banshee, Hantu, Obake, and Mimic. Okay, through the last book, so it can't be that. .7. Oh, we just had dots. Banshee it is. Okay, let's go take a look at what the cursed possession is for our predictions that everyone made over on TTV. It's the voodoo doll. No votes on the voodoo doll, unfortunately. All right. Should we try and get a little banshee scream before we head out? I just want to see if maybe we can catch one of the new banshee screams. Now, this can't still be a mimic, right? Okay, mimic does not have dots, which is perfect. See if we can get one of our new banshee screams real quick. I think I've heard one of the new ones, maybe 2. I think there's a total of 3 that they've added. The new ones are creepy. I heard one last week when I was playing, and it was significantly scarier than the old ones. Libby, have you heard all 3 of them? Okay, yeah, there are 3. I don't know if I've heard all 3. That's why, like, sometimes, especially with all the new, like, paranormal screaming or laughing and breathing, like, those extra paranormal sounds, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if that's a banshee scream or not. You think you've just heard 2? Okay, I think I've maybe heard 2. I've for sure heard 1, but you've never heard a banshee scream? Well, see if we can get us one here. I'd love to get it. Yep, send that motion sensor off. The one last... There's one of them. I think, right? That had to have been one of them. No way that's just a paranormal sound. I'm going to back up and see if we can... So we have a little bit of a wider range. See if we can catch another one real quick. Be cool if we could get all 3 banshee screams in one game. You like this? You like this banshee? All banshees? Banshees are a cool one. I think they're pretty neat. That and Obake, I think, are probably 2 like the coolest ghosts for their abilities. All right, we might only get one. I don't know that I've ever gotten more than 1 banshee scream in one game. Yeah, you love the Banshee when it's targeting somebody else. All right, we'll call her there. There we have it. Another Banshee. I think that's 2 today. How many times have you died from a Dio? Not too many. There have been a few times. We died from one earlier today that caught us off guard in the Sunny Meadows basement. So that one caught us. But usually they're not too bad. As long as it doesn't spawn on top of you or kind of just catch you in a position like I was earlier without a smudge stick. All right, guys. It is 4 p.m. That is going to do it for today's stream. But we managed to get all the way to 38 games complete today. We knocked out some no evidence games. We had a challenge for our lighter bands on one game. So we had some fun ones. We played some Point Hope, which was awful, but it was a fun one. It was a fun one. Glad you guys all came to hang out. Happy Monday to everybody. I gotta wrap it a little early today, Alex. Apologies for that, but I hope to catch you back on Wednesday. Wednesday, we will be seeing if we can finish up some more of our Sunny Meadows challenge. We also have the new weekly challenge, and then if we can get our last weekly challenge for Achievement Hunter, we might go ahead and Prestige so that we can finish that up as well. So we will see what we can manage to get done Wednesday, but I will see you guys there, 1 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your days. Enjoy your Tuesdays as well. Libby, I'm going to act like I didn't see that comment about random challenge on Wednesday because I hate that challenge, but maybe we'll give it a try if you got the channel points for it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your nights and happy ghost hunting, guys.